Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have a 2017 Simon Pagenaud Indycar Diecast in the studio. Random enough? No, it's not. So let's go and get it off the base. Alright, so we got it off the base, and take a close look at this packaging. What a phenomenal design. You have this chrome stripe in the middle behind the IndyCar diecast. You got the picture of IMS, pretty much a grooved melted plastic, and just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's go to the back end of this Greenlight Collectibles package. I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit, and if you'd like to read the back of the card, feel free to. Hopefully it's steady enough. And you have all the other stuff there. Very beautiful stuff. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try to carefully get this diecast out without destroying the package. Alrighty folks, right out of the good old packaging, this diecast review is brought to you by our good friends at Circle B Diecast. Make sure you use promo code Diecastbuffet next time over there. And hey, if you're shopping for IndyCar Diecast, NASCAR Diecast, you name it, use promo code Diecastbuffet. You could save on shipping. Any orders $30 more, take $6 off, why don't you? It'll help you out in the long run. Now, looking at this paint scheme, it's pretty much a very simple black, white, and silver paint job. Very, very interesting. Very, very sleek. Kind of a modern corporate feel to it. You got the number 1 right there. You got the Chevrolet bow tie. Now, the official sponsor for this car, I think, is DXC Technology. I don't even know if they're still around, to be honest with you. And the reason why I say that is I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Okay, IndyCar series there, Snap-on, Bosch, Discount Tire, Pennzoil, Shell, Devil Bliss, Penske, and Dallara. Love the bottom of the car. Has a very sleek matte satin type sheen, and then right here on the front wing you have that gloss. Very, very sharp. And the reason why I mentioned that is on the 2017 Will Power car. The whole bottom of it is all silver, and I'll actually show it right here. This is a modified stock version of it. But the whole bottom of the car is all silver on the stock version, and it's not accurate to the real car. So what did I do? I painted all that and added the little decal back here. I even painted inside of the fender wells, or whatever the biff you call these joints. I painted all that to give it more realism. And as you can see on this one here, it's not painted on the inside. So just a little detail that I wish they would put on all of these cars in 2017, or at least they would. But that you know, 2017 in motorsports, you might as well consider it a decade ago. That's how quickly things move on. You got Menards on the side right there. Of course, he would win the Indy 500 in 2019 with Menards. Got Verizon, DXC Technology, got Sunoco, Shell V-Power Nitro. Now, I don't know what it is, but there's something about this car that just has a different color to it. I don't know what I'm like. Check this out. Look at that Shell V-Power Nitro. And look at the color right behind it. It's like a lighter shade of white, like they chipped something and they wanted to cover it up with paint. It's not like that on the right side. I don't know what it is. It's like a cream color white. And then you look at the spoiler and you see the same color where it's like cream vanilla white, and then you kind of have like a, I don't know, the type of color you'd probably paint a room with. It's interesting. So I don't know if that's like a factory error joint or what. Got PPG right there. Got number 1. Whatever the Biff decal that is, I can't even read it. That printing is so tiny, I can't even read it. Go back into the diecast there. Crazy to think IndyCar for a portion of years had many fenders on the back end. It's just interesting. Another thing I noticed is I think the tires on this one are the same exact shape, like the size rather. Check this out. I'll go back to that Will Power diecast, and you can see how the 2017 Will Power diecast has a teeny tiny smaller front wheel than this Simon Pagenaud, which both own. Now, someone who's a very, common collector of these things and knows them like the back of their hand could probably tell me why. Maybe this was one of the first ones offered in 2017 and they were changing things up, and that's why there's a little bit of a incorrect wheel. If I was, collecting all the IndyCar diecast and, really passionate about that, I could easily fix that. I can just drill out these 2 rivets pop in a spare wheel and make it whatever I want. But yeah, I'm not really digging some of these off-color, like, whites. I don't know, like, this all looks good. And then you got this random, like, Bondo mark. Like, you know, you do Bondo before you paint. And then the spoiler's just an off-color. I don't know what it is, but I feel like this car was an error. That's probably why it was so cheap, so that's interesting. Of course, when I think of Simon Pagenaud, I think of that beautiful Menards Dayglow car. But yeah, this Pagenaud diecast, do I recommend it? It was like, I think it was like $8 or something. So it was on the low. Probably, I could see why now. It seems like there's maybe a few errors potentially, but you know, an IndyCar diehard fan would be able to tell me wrong probably and tell me exactly what's wrong with this diecast. And I if you're one of those cats in the comments, I welcome that. I love the front end though. That silver black with that teeny tiny white stripe just looks really, really sharp. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hope you're having a blessed one, everybody. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Diecastbuffet. That's all for now. Signing off.